The legal profession is one of the most lucrative in the universe, not only in Nigeria. As a sound lawyer, there's always the prospect of making a fortune. While some of the richest lawyers in Nigeria have accumulated their wealth via business ventures in addition to their legal career, others have solely gained their fortune from winning cases for the clients they have represented. In this video, we present to you the 20 richest lawyers in Nigeria. Margaret Nyema Orakusi. The maritime lawyer was called to the Nigerian bar in 1985. She is the founder and chief executive officer of Moguls Group, which engages in deep-sea shrimping and fish trawling, fish exploration, importation, seafood processing, and fish farms. She was the first female president and currently a council member of the Nigerian Trawlers Owners Association, an association of registered industrial fishing companies. She was a co-chairman, Nigerian Fishes Laboratory, a joint venture between the private sector and the federal government, Ministry of Agriculture, established to clarify seafood products exported from Nigeria. She's also the chairman of the Nigerian Ship Owners Forum. Her $100 million fortune makes her the 20th richest lawyer in Nigeria. Udo Udoma, the former Nigerian senator and minister, obtained his law degree from St. Catherine's College, Oxford, and was called to the Nigerian bar in 1978. He is a founding partner of Udo Udoma and Bola Osage, one of Nigeria's oldest and largest commercial law firms. He served as a senator of Akwa Ibom State constituency from 1999 to 2007. He also served as Minister of Budget and Planning from 2015 to 2019. His $100 million fortune makes him the 19th richest lawyer in Nigeria. Wole Olanipekun, the former president of the Nigerian Bar Association and senior advocate of Nigeria, obtained his law degree from the University of Lagos and was called to the Nigerian bar in 1976. He was an Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice of Ondo State from 1991 to 1993. He is the current chairman of the body of benchers. Olanipekun amassed an enormous fortune through a great number of high-profile cases he has successfully handled since being called to bar. He is one of the highest paid lawyers in Nigeria, if not the highest paid. His $150 million fortune makes him the 18th richest lawyer in Nigeria. Olatunde Ayeni, the business magnate, obtained his law degree from Ahmadu Bello University and was called to the Nigerian bar in 1991. He founded Bond Bank in the year 2000, a bank which was later merged together with 4 other banks to become Sky Bank in 2005. He was the chairman of Sky Bank from 2011 till he was sacked by the CBN in 2016. He was behind the first privatization of a national energy asset in Nigerian history after he led a successful bid to take control of the Ibadan and Yola electricity distribution companies while serving as the vice chairman of Integrated Energy Distribution and Marketing Limited in 2013. Like Jimo Ibrahim, Ayeni's controversial case with AMCOM and takeover of Sky Bank by CBN has made him drop from the pecking order. However, his $175 million fortune still got him on the list as the 17th richest lawyer in Nigeria. Wale Babalakin, the senior advocate of Nigeria, obtained his law degree from the University of Lagos and was called to the Nigerian bar in 1982. He is the chairman of the Courtney Group of Companies, the operator of the Murtala Mohammed Airport Terminal 2. He is also the chairman of Stablini Vicinoni Limited, a Nigerian construction firm. His $180 million fortune makes him the 16th richest lawyer in Nigeria. Adenwumi Ogunsanya, the Odofin of Ikorodu, obtained his LLB at the University of Kent and LLM at the University of Lagos. He is a senior advocate of Nigeria. He is the chairman of MultiChoice Nigeria Limited, a leading entertainment company and operator of DSTV and GoTV. He is a non-executive director at Heritage Bank. He amassed his fortune from both legal practice and business investments. His $200 million fortune makes him the 15th richest lawyer in Nigeria. Allen Onyema. He obtained his law degree from the University of Ibadan and was called to the Nigerian bar in 1989. He is the founder and CEO of Air Peace, the largest airline in Nigeria and West Africa with over 30 fleets. Air Peace is privately held and he has 100% interest in the company. His $250 million fortune makes him the 14th richest lawyer in Nigeria. Mofe Boyo, the oil magnate, obtained his law degree from King's College London and was called to the Nigerian bar in 1990. He is the Deputy Group Chief Executive of Owando PLC. He was a key player in the acquisition of a controlling interest in Unipetrol PLC, now Owando PLC, by Ocean and Oil Group in 1994. He midwifed Owando's $1.5 billion acquisition of ConocoPhillips Nigeria business in 2015. His acquisition transformed Owando into a predominantly upstream oil and gas company. His $250 million fortune makes him the 13th richest lawyer in Nigeria. Benga Oyebode. He obtained his LLB at Obafemi Awolowo University and LLM at University of Pennsylvania. He was called to the Nigerian bar in 1980 and he's also a member of the American Bar Association. He is a co-founder and former chairman of the Nigerian law firm Aluko and Oyebode, one of the largest integrated law firms in Nigeria. He owns a majority share of 0.89% of MTN Nigeria, a stake that's worth $55 million, and sits on the company's board. He was the former chairman of Access Bank PLC and current chairman of Okomu Oil and Crusade Insurance. His $300 million makes him the 12th richest lawyer in Nigeria. Uju Ifejika. The oil power woman obtained her law degree from Ahmadu Bello University and was called to the Nigerian bar in 1986. She is the chairman and CEO of Britannia U, an indigenous petroleum company for upstream exploration and production. The company operates major assets such as CNL Ajakpa Marginal Field, an oil and gas field which is believed to have reserves worth $4.3 billion, and the Ajakpa 1 SDTR2 and tripod wellhead, including the FPSO Britannia U1. Her $320 million fortune makes her the 11th richest lawyer in Nigeria. Kola Karim, the Agba Oye of Ibadan land, obtained his law degree from City University London in 1988. He also holds an LLM Masters of Laws degree in International Business Law. He is the founder and chairman of the board of directors of Shoreline Natural Resources Limited, the third largest indigenous oil producer in Nigeria. Shoreline Natural Resources pumps 55,000 barrels of oil per day and holds an estimated 1 billion barrels in crude oil reserves. He owns 45% participating interest in oil mining license. He is a director at EcoBank, Schlumberger, and many other blue-chip companies. His $350 million fortune makes him the 10th richest lawyer in Nigeria. Peter Ndubisi Mba, the maritime lawyer and financial analyst, obtained his law degree from the University of East London and he is a member of the Nigerian Bar Association. He is the founder, CEO of Pinnacle Oil and Gas Limited. The company recently completed the development of the $1 billion Pinnacle Oil ultra-modern petroleum terminal with single-point monitoring, conventional buoy mooring, and storage facilities in Lekki Free Trade Zone. Mba is also the sole agent of International Oil Corporation, a US-based oil and gas company based in California. He is the 2023 governorship candidate of the People's Democratic Party in Enugu State. His $350 million fortune makes him the 9th richest lawyer in Nigeria. Jimoh Ibrahim, the controversial business mogul, got his LLB from Obafemi Awolowo University and his LLM from Harvard University. He was regarded as the richest Nigerian lawyer in recent years, but he has dropped down the pecking order following his ongoing debt case with AMCOM. He is the chairman and CEO of Global Fleet Group, a conglomerate with investments across Africa. Some of the subsidiaries include Air Nigeria, Nikon Insurance, Nikon Luxury Hotels, Energy Bank Africa, Oceanic Bank Sao Tome, and Newswatch Magazine. His $400 million fortune makes him the 8th richest lawyer in Nigeria. Adewale Tinubu, the oil mogul, obtained his LLB degree from the University of Liverpool and Masters of Law from the London School of Economics. He was called to the Nigerian bar in 1990. He is the Group Chief Executive Officer of Owando PLC, Africa's leading indigenous energy solutions provider, listed on the Nigerian Stock Exchange and the Johannesburg Stock Exchange. He led the 2014 OER's $1.8 billion landmark acquisition of ConocoPhillips Nigerian businesses. His $450 million fortune makes him the 7th richest lawyer in Nigeria. Aigboje Aiki Mokwede, the former Group Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Access Bank, obtained his law degree from the University of Benin and was called to the Nigerian bar in 1987. He was the leader of the 2002 acquisition of Access Bank and was the Group Managing Director and CEO till 2013. He is the founder of Coronation Merchant Bank and also a former president of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. His $500 million fortune makes him the 6th richest lawyer in Nigeria. Ladi Jadesimi, a major investor in Niger Delta Oil Company, operating the Ogbele Marginal Field concessions from Chevron, obtained an MA law degree from the University of Oxford. He is the founder and chairman of Lado Group, the largest indigenous free zone industrial park in Nigeria, which hosts a variety of high-value industrial free zone enterprises, apparently where he amassed his enormous wealth. He also serves as the chairman of the board of directors of Niger Delta Exploration and Production PLC, one of the largest indigenous integrated oil and gas producing companies. He chairs the board of FCMB Group. His $550 million fortune makes him the 5th richest lawyer in Nigeria. Are Afe Babalola, the senior advocate of Nigeria, obtained his law degree from the University of London. He is a member of the Bar of England, Lincoln's Inn in London, and the Nigerian Bar Association. He is the founder of Emmanuel Chambers, one of the leading law firms in Nigeria. He is the founder of Afe Babalola University, Abuad. The institution was ranked number 1 in Nigeria and 400 in the world by Times Higher Education World Rankings in 2020. Abuad total assets have grown from $103 million in 2015 to a current value of $350 million. Afe Babalola's $700 million fortune makes him the 4th richest lawyer in Nigeria. Otunba Shubomi Balogun, the first Nigerian to single-handedly set up a stockbroking firm, obtained his law degree at the London School of Economics. He is also first Nigerian to set up a merchant bank. He is the founder of the FCMB Group with total assets in the region of $5 billion. A man who trained as a lawyer but went to become a stockbroker and a banking mogul. He handled the sale of UAC and Daily Times and brought in Coca-Cola into the Nigerian market. He was responsible for the nationalization process of Mobil, Texaco, and Total. His $720 million fortune makes him the 3rd richest lawyer in Nigeria. Tunde Folawiyo, the 20th richest Nigerian, obtained an LLM degree from the University College London and was called to the bar in 1985. He is a member of the Bar Association of England and Wales and the Nigerian Bar Association. He is the chairman and CEO of Yinka Folawiyo Group, a conglomerate founded by his late father. He owns 1.0% of MTN Nigeria, a shareholding that is worth $66.1 million. He led Marina International Bank into a successful merger with Access Bank plc and served on the board of the bank until February 2016. He was also a director at Unique Insurance plc. He's currently the chairman of Coronation Merchant Bank. His $950 million set him as the second richest lawyer in Nigeria. Hakeem Bello Osage, one of the few Nigerian billionaires in any world currency. He got his law degree from the University of Cambridge and a member of the Nigerian Bar Association. He was the chairman of the board of directors of the United Bank for Africa plc, UBA, from 1998 to 2004 after acquiring a controlling stake in the bank. He was also the chairman of Etisalat till 2017, where he has also controlled a significant stake in the company. He is the founder and chairman of the board of FSDH Holding Company. His $1.1 billion fortune set him as the richest lawyer in Nigeria. Other notable mentions are Kayode Shofola, Godswill Akpabio, Christopher Chaguri, Femi Falana, Babatunde Raji Fashola, and Christopher Bayo Ojo. Now you have it, the richest lawyers in Nigeria in 2023. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos.